Alright guys, today what I have for you is a commercial juicer. That's right, this is a stainless steel commercial grade juicer that has a hopper on top that'll hold 20 to 30 oranges and can peel and juice 20 oranges a minute, ranging in size from 1.5 to 3.5 inches. But not only can it do oranges, it can do pomegranates, lemons, limes, other fruits as well. So very, very cool. I just wanted to show you how well this thing was packaged, and now we're going to go ahead and open it up. I'm going to show you the setup, I'm going to show you how to use it, and then I'm going to show you the teardown and what the cleanup is like. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alrighty, I'm quite excited about this little endeavor. This was sent to me to review, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to say nice things about it. I'm going to show you how it works and what it does, and it's up to you whether or not it's the right machine for you. And static. And here it is right here. Check this machine out. This thing is amazing. What we're going to do is I'm going to take it out of here. I just wanted to show you how well it was packaged. You can see that it arrived with no damage whatsoever. It's got the big commercial switches for shutdown and startup. All the stainless steel panels are still nice and straight and shiny. All the materials used to make this are food grade materials. So if you have a restaurant or a juice bar, you can just put this right in there and put it to work. I'm going to go ahead and get this up on the table, and then we're going to go over the setup and the use. Alright, so we got it out of the packaging. It's up here on my table now. And you do have a couple of boxes for peeling, because from my understanding, this juicer will peel and juice the oranges. That's pretty cool. So inside one of your peeling containers, this is where the peels will fall into, or the leftover oranges. You have a couple extra parts here, a screwdriver for assembly, you have your user manual, you have your power cord, and then this is just the stainless steel waste tray, we're going to call it. And then you have a second waste tray, because this one does have one on each side, because this is a juicer and this is a juicer. They both work at the same time to make juice. Now this is your stainless steel basket up here. You can put 20 to 30 oranges up here, and this will just hold them in there, and then when you put your cup under and you want to make juice, you just drop them in here. They're going to roll down into the machine where they get juiced. So, and then down here on the bottom you have this little tray for catching any little spills with a nice grate on top. And all of this is 304 stainless steel. It is a very, very sturdy machine. To access the machine, we have these little knobs on the side. You don't have to take them all the way out, you just have to loosen them. And then this cover lifts up and then slides out. And it's really cool that the cover is clear so you can see all the internal workings. Here is your grate to catch any solid waste that doesn't go out of the machine. And basically what it does is, as it's juicing and cutting the oranges, the peels will go out one side, the juice will fall in the center, it then funnels down to the center and falls in, and then falls into the cup. Really the only assembly you have to do is you leave your cover on, and I would recommend cleaning this when it first comes in, but all you do is you put your cover on and you set these on the sides to catch the fruit that falls out, the waste fruit or the discharge, and plug it up and you're good to go. The machine is already fully assembled. Now the parts that are in the bag with the screwdriver, you get some extra knobs, you get a couple extra knives, and you get a couple extra little brackets that hold the knives to the back right here. So these are just some extra consumable parts that they gave you, and a couple of these extra little screws as well. And in essence, the way that this works is the orange drops in, it's going to rotate to the middle and get caught in these holes, and then this knife right here, which can be removed, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute, cuts the orange in half, and then after it cuts it in half, these little balls come up and basically squeeze the juice out, and then you have this scraper right here as the orange comes around, and this is going to hit the orange peel and knock that off into the waste bins on this side. Now that I've told you what to look for, let's go ahead and fire this thing up and see how it works. All right, so I'm going to come in and reinstall my cover. The machine will not operate without this cover on. You have a hole in the cover and these two little tabs. You just hang it on these tabs right here and screw down the sides just to lock that cover into place. I want to show you the back of the machine real quick. You can see you have your fuse block here. This is where your power cord plugs in, and then this just runs off to your wall. And then if you come around to the side right here, you have your off button and your on button. And these switches are covered with a rubber cover to keep them, basically to make them waterproof, moisture proof. And you just turn it on by hitting the green button, you turn it off by hitting the red button. And there's just some quick specs on the juicer right there. Let's go ahead and put some oranges in this thing. All right, so let's take these oranges. And this top basket, like I said, it's just a storage basket. This is where you could store all your oranges. And then when you get ready to do some juicing, you just drop them on the track here. And you can see we have quite a variety of different sizes. I don't know how many to put on here, but we'll just do that many. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 oranges. Now, when you put your waste bins under, you can see the holes right here on the side where the waste falls out. Just make sure that the bin is directly underneath the waste. And then you have your cup. We're going to use this little mason jar, and we're just going to place it right in the center here to catch the juice. And now we're ready to go. So here's the moment of truth. Let's see how it works. This orange might be too big. Now the juice yield will be 40 to 50%. You can see the juice, the oranges are getting cut in half. They get squeezed on the bottom side, and then you can see the orange halves dropping off into the waste bins on the sides. And this thing definitely works very fast. We're going to hit stop, and just like that, we have our little mason jar here, and I'm going to let it continue to drip for a moment, full of nice freshly squeezed orange juice. All right, so it's been draining for about a minute. I'm just going to put this underneath here, and now I can show you the fruit of our labor, as they say. You can see it's a very nice glass of orange juice. And now I think that we just need to give it a try. And it's exactly what you would expect it to be. Some very good orange juice. Nice and fresh, straight from the orange, just that fast. Now, let's bring the camera back in closer. I'm going to show you what it looks like in the waste bins, and then I'm going to show you how to break this machine down for the easy cleaning. All right, so here's one of the waste bins, and you can see inside there all the orange halves, and you can see it did quite a good job. There's no juice dripping off these halves, but this is what you're going to have in your discharge, and you can put this in your mulch bin or add it to your garden, whatever you do with your biodegradables. And then to clean the machine, we're going to remove this again, and you do have the little buttons on top, so you're going to lift this up just a little bit, pull it forward, and you can see we've got some juice on the inside, so we're going to have to clean this off. I'm going to show you how to break this all down real quick. We're going to remove these knobs, and there's 4 in total. And now that we have those out, we can start by, we can slide these little picks out, and these are what picks the orange off of here to throw it into the waste bin. I'm just going to put them in the discharge right here. Now that we have those off, we can slide these off. We'll just set these here. slide these two off. And then we're going to remove the knife. Be careful with this knife, it is a sharp cutting edge. And you can see what the inside of your machine looks like. Now that we have these off, we can take these over to the sink and just rinse these off, and then we're going to just wipe out the inside of the machine. And you can use whatever cleaner that you choose to use. You can see how easy this wipes down. There's no hard to reach spots or anything like that. It's nice and easy and simple. And now I'm going to go rinse this stuff off real quick, and I will show you how easy it is to reassemble the machine. Alright, so now we're over here at the sink, and now these parts, I just wanted to mention this real quick. These things are solid. They are very beefy. This is not light, flimsy stuff. You can hear how solid it is. It feels like the same material that like skateboard wheels are made out of. And of course, to clean this, you're just going to rinse and wash all these different wheels off. And if you do it while the machine has been freshly used, it's literally just rinsing it off. Same thing with the little ball squeezers. Just make sure you wash in between all here. Rinse off all your picks, as I call them. These are what pries the oranges off of the balls to throw them into the waste bin. When you have your knife, be careful with the knife. It is sharp. And of course, it wouldn't hurt to run these through the dishwasher and get them all nice and clean. I'm just doing a quick version of this for you guys, so we're not here all day. And then here's the little tray that catches the large pulp and seeds. We're going to rinse that out. And there you go. Just that quick, all the parts are clean. Let's go back to the machine. Alright, so this would probably be what I would consider the hardest part to clean in this machine, and it's still not hard at all. I'm just going to take a bowl and put it under here because this is attached. Now you could take out the screws to rinse this out, but a quicker way for me is I'm just going to pour water in here just to kind of rinse all this off. And then once the water has drained out, I will just wipe this out just to get any little pieces of pulp or juice or anything that may have been missed. Just clean it right up and get it out of there. As you can see, all these metal trays are nice and heavy. This is nice thick stainless steel, and there you can see that we got that little tray nice and clean. We'll go dump this water out, and then we'll just come back and I'll show you how to put the machine back together. Well, at least you can see how shiny the machine is. You can see me. But well, I'm going to show you now how to reassemble this machine. So what we'll do first is, and I think the easiest way to do this is, you can see that you have a small triangle on one side and a large triangle on the other. Same with these round ones. And we know that these go down here and these go up here. And I'm just going to kind of link these two together like this and just slide them together at the same time. And now it's installed. Before you get too far, you do want to reinstall your knife, and this just slides right on right here and snaps on. And then we'll take the other side and we'll just put these on just like this. And then we will take the picks and we'll put this one on this side, and just make sure the pick goes in the slots of the ball. One there. We'll put the other one on this side. Then take your thumb screws and just screw these back in there. Just make sure they're nice and snug. Then we'll take our pulp tray, I'm going to call it. We'll drop that right back in. And then finally we will take our cover on the outside, drop it into place, tighten it back up on both sides, and you're ready to go for the next day or the next round of fruit. So as you can see, this commercial juicer works very well. It's efficient, it's fast, it's easy to clean, and it's going to be a great benefit if you have a juice bar, a smoothie bar, if you're having a party and you want to make your own fresh squeezed orange juice, or if you just want to buy a couple of sacks of oranges once a week and run them through here at your house and have fresh orange juice all week long, this is going to be a great option for you. The machine is very high quality. It's all 304 stainless. The only steel is this basket up here for storing the fruit, and then all the materials are food grade plastics as well. Overall, I'm very pleased with this machine. It was easy to set up. It came put together and ready to go. I do recommend that you clean it when you first bring it straight out of the package because you don't know what got on it at the factory. But other than that, it is 100% ready to go right out the box. They give you some extra parts. They give you the tools that you're going to need to do the maintenance. It's got the safety switches on the side. It does have a safety shut off in case this cover was to be taken off and the machine was turned on. It would automatically shut down. And this is going to be a benefit to any home or any business. I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.